yesterday, but I didn't really go with a list, so I sort of just bought like all this random stuff. I feel like I could be creative and figure something out, but I don't really feel like doing that tonight, so I'm just gonna make fried rice. These are the ingredients for dinner tonight. I always have shrimp in the freezer because it's a really quick protein to thaw. Just throw it in some water for like 5-10 minutes and then it's ready to cook. This is rice that I made yesterday. I eat rice nearly every day, so I always have cooked rice in the fridge. This is ground ginger. I keep knobs and slices of ginger in the freezer because I just don't use ginger enough to keep it around fresh. But I find that the taste isn't really that different between fresh and frozen, so this has really worked for me. For fried rice, I like to use this like little ginger grater so I don't bite into any especially potent chunks of ginger while eating. Next ingredient is egg. I always have eggs in the fridge. It's a staple for me as well. I'm not vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat. So eggs are a really good source of protein that can be used in so many different ways. Next is frozen peas. I usually get the veggie mix that has carrots, peas, and corn in it, but I didn't see it at the store yesterday, so I just got peas. But this is also something I like to keep in the freezer because you can use it for like fried rice, you can put it in curry, or I also like it in egg flour soup. So this is a really good one to have on hand. Also, peas have a surprising amount of protein in it, so it's also just like another boost of protein. And then last is garlic. This is a trick that I learned from watching lots of Korean vlogs. Basically just chopping a lot of garlic and then putting it in these flexible ice cube trays. I actually got this one in Korea from like the just one of the local markets. I don't know, maybe that's like a tablespoon worth of garlic. Perfect amount because I do really like garlic. I actually eat garlic quite a bit, but it's still really nice to have it all pre-minced and frozen because it's just so much more convenient. And then seasonings are soy sauce. It says thin soy sauce, but it's just, you know, regular soy sauce. And then the other thing I'm going to use is oyster sauce. I really like these two together for really like any stir fries or anything like that. I usually do like a 1-to-1 ratio with these two and it's so good. Oyster sauce has so much umami in it. It just makes everything taste so much better. It smells a little bit strong, but trust me, it's so good. Here's the fried rice that I made for dinner. It has shrimp, egg, peas, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, and oyster sauce. I'm going to eat it with white kimchi. And then for drink, I'm going to have, this is corn silk tea. Just a really cozy drink to have when it's like kind of cold out. I like it. Back in my very comfortable house shoes. These I got in Germany. They're different than slippers because they have a very hard sole, but they're still super comfortable. And now that the weather is starting to get colder, I wanted to wear these, and they're so cute. Snuck out to the kitchen for a little chocolate. Just need a little bit. This is like a salted caramel filled chocolate. These are so good. I've been using this recently as sort of my first product to put on. It's the Innisfree Retinol Cica Repair Ampoule. I had some acne breakouts a couple weeks ago. It's starting to get better now, but usually when that happens, it's because I haven't been exfoliating well. I do this Innisfree one as a first step, and then, let that soak in, and then I go and I put a layer of the Mixoon bean essence on top, and that's really helped clear up my skin. It smells kind of like tea, but I just use the 2 drops that it says, and then apply it evenly over my face. While this layer soaks in, I'm going to floss. This is the floss that I've been using. I've been using this for probably over a year now. I've gone through like 4 of these, and they last 3-4 months. So they do last a while, but I like these ones because it's plastic free, but it also is like this sort of expanding sort of cotton material. So I feel like it really helps grab things between your teeth if there's anything. So I will floss. Now that the Innisfree layer has soaked in, I'm gonna go in with the Mixoon bean essence. This one, like I said, it's also exfoliating. It's such an interesting texture. It's very sticky. You see that? It's so weird. Even though I'm using 2 sort of exfoliating products, I haven't had any irritation, which is something I'm pretty sensitive to. It's a very gentle but effective product, in my opinion. While this layer soaks in, I'm going to brush my teeth. Last step in my skincare routine is moisturizer. I've been using this one by Dr. G Red Blemish Clear Soothing Cream. You can see I'm nearly out of it. I've been using it since July 6th. I like to date my products just because sometimes these things are expensive, and I just like to know that I'm getting my money's worth. So it helps me justify the price of things, especially in case I do sort of splurge on a more expensive product. I am almost done with this jar, and I do have one more, but I'm probably gonna start transitioning to my heavier moisturizer just because it's getting colder and my skin's drying out a little bit more. This moisturizer is super lightweight, so it's like really great for the summer. The last step that I do is put on acne cream or scar cream if I need it. I got these at a pharmacy in Korea. This is the acne cream. I've been using it the past couple weeks, and it's actually really cleared up. It's not super drying, so it's good for sensitive skin. I still have some acne, but it's like underground, and this I found doesn't really help with that. You have to wait for the pimple to come to the surface before you put this on it, so I'm not going to use this tonight, but I am going to use the scar cream. Since I did just get over some acne, I do have dark spots, and so I want to put this on it. I've only been using this scar cream for probably about a week now to fade these acne spots, and it's actually done a noticeable amount of lightening since I started using it. I really hope they sell this on like Yes Style or something, because I'm gonna need more of this. If I run out, I'm gonna be very sad. Since I did have a full shower and I washed my hair, I'm going to apply this curling essence. I got a perm, so I got this essence to help keep it moisturized and like cut down on all the frizz. This is how much I use. Good night, Henry. Good night, Henry. Good night, Judy. Good night. Since I washed my hair tonight, I don't want to go to bed right away because it's still air drying. So I'll stay up and read for a bit. I've been trying to limit my screen time recently, so I've gotten into reading more and also listening to audiobooks. I've had a library card for a while, but this year I really wanted to get the most out of it, so I've been reading a lot more, and it also gives you access to this app where you can borrow audiobooks, which I've really been into. I really like listening to audiobooks when I'm working out, or, you know, at night when I'm not quite tired yet, but I want to close my eyes and just listen to an audiobook at the end of the night. This is a book that I've been reading recently. Really, actually, I just started it yesterday. But I mean, I read this much last night, so I'm probably like at least a quarter of the way through. It's a really cute story about this woman who rescues and then ultimately befriends a little piglet. So it's been just a nice sort of like easy read at the end of the night where, you know, it's nothing too heavy and the writing is quite good. It's super descriptive, so I've really been enjoying it, which is why I read so much of it last night. I'll read this until I get tired.